Action!
Cheers, and welcome to Chicago Reacts. My name is Lauren, and today I am looking at episode 2 of season 3 of Overlord. Last episode was just sort of a chill bonding time. They like the spa day. Everyone had a day off. We were just chilling out. We met some new people, learned some interesting things about Albedo that actually do kind of track, but like it's weird that it's in her backstory like that. Like I would have assumed that her backstory would have been written in such a way that, you know, she would not be a pure maiden as a succubus. So I'm looking forward to seeing if there's going to be any consequences for her actions at the end of the last episode, or for Lord Mare or the Battle Maiden, for them not doing anything. I'm curious to see if we'll get answers from the main plot as well. But, you know, I'm not really sure what to expect. So if you want to see these episodes early, if you want to see the full unedited content, make sure that you join our Patreon. You get, like, lots of little perks like that. But if you want to just see more of these kinds of videos, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. That way you will always know when we put out new videos. And now, without any further ado at all, I am really excited to get into episode 2. Let's go.
今後のナザリックの方針を決める。ナザリック守護者統括たるアルベド、そしてナザリック最高の知者であるデミウルゴスよ。はっ。わからなかった愚か者はいないな。え？
Why are you surprised? Like, I thought that was always the... What? That's what he said he wanted. He wanted to take over the world. He just really hasn't been paying any kind of attention, has he? Okay. So it looks like that was all that stuff at the end of the last episode was really meant just to be kind of played off as a joke. You know, I don't find that particularly funny, but it looks like we're not going to see a reference to it. Just a random, like, computer animated bit, like, there. Like, that looks very 3D animated. It's an odd choice. I want to eat, too. I don't know what they're talking about eating, but I'm hungry.
世界征服だと？一体どこからそんな話になったんだ？
In, like, episode 2, dude!
ああ、いや、落ち着け。覚えていたのか？もちろんでございます。アインズ様のお言葉であればこのデミウルゴス、一言一句たりとも忘れたりはしません。そうか。
Oh my god, like, okay. I did not realize that he didn't know that. Oh my Lord Ainz. Is there a brain in that skull? Like, what? I've been, like, rooting for you.
私も同意見です。今のようにごく少数を発見し、裏で密かに探るようなことをしなくてもよくなりますから。
うん、確かに魅力的だ。ただ一人を除いて。また国に仕えるというのは、私たちの動きもある程度は抑止されるということ。シャルティアを支配した者たちが組織であった場合。
So is he into Evil Eye then? He's like, oh, I guess she did a pretty good job though. Like, because if he's like, everybody else sucks, but there was one, I think like the only person that like, they managed to do anything, like, that did any damage was Evil Eye, right? So it's like, I could see where he'd be like, okay, that'd be interesting. But I really, honest to God, thought that was I thought that was always the plan. Did I just like, what did he think they were doing?
すべては当初からアインズ様がお考えになられていたことだよ。
Calm down.
もちろん、英知の結晶であらせられる御身のご計画は知恵者だ。よくぞ見抜いたな、デミウルゴス。アインズ様の今までの行動、その意味を考えれば誰にでもわかることです。
I mean, apparently, like, I'm with the demiurge on this one. I kind of think I know what he's doing. Apparently not. Apparently, I was giving him way too much credit. Like, oh my god, that's really fun. Like, I'm like, me and the demiurge here, we're just like, yeah, duh. everyone knows that's what you want to do. Like, it's just a question of how you're gonna do it. So, like, I have all of these thoughts. I was like, oh, okay, I see. He's, like, trying to take over the kingdom from the inside by, like, getting them on. Oh, my God. No, apparently not. None of that. Every single one of my assumptions are, like, just out the window. That's funny. I mean, kudos to the show for tricking me like that.
ハインズ様はその時点で世界征服をお考えになられ、そのための実験をされていたということだよ。
See, that's what I thought too. I feel like you go back and you watch, so like that's what I thought was happening also. Like he's gonna like take care of this village peacefully, just to sort of like, you know, it's a good foothold, and people, other country or like cities and towns will see what's happening in Karn Village and then be like more amenable to him taking over their areas. Like, I honest to God thought that's what he was doing.
おかげでお肉が手に入ったから頑張って美味しいスープを作りました。
ナイスカッ
そんなことないですよ。
いや、いい筋肉ついてきましたね、姉さん。
ポーションは紫色をしているんだ。
はーい、そこまでで終わりにしてくださいや。兄さんはどうやらハイってやつですね。姉さん、ここは俺に任せて先に帰ってくださいませんか。顔に水でもかけて冷静にさせてから連れてきますよ。
いいの？
構いませんって。兄さん、姉さんに惚れてるんでしょ。なら姉さんを最重視してくださいや。
I love him. Good job, Goblin Man.
できる限り頑張
He's
る。
such a good
で
wingman.
きる限りじゃ困るんですよね。それでさらに押すべきだと思ったらこのポーズです。
This
さら
guy.
にこう、そしてこうでこう、それからこう。
Aw. Aw, what a bestie.
ヘンリーの姉さんは俺の嫁だ。抜け駆け禁止だぞ。お前らな。姉さんはリーダーである俺がいただくに決まってるだろ。
Alright, she's got all of them wrapped around her
ちょっ
little
と強いから
finger.
って。そうだそうだ、やっちまえ。
She like summoned them or something, right? I think that like she's kind of in charge of them. That's why, right? I think that's I vaguely remember that being a thing.
ああ、大丈夫だよ、ヘンリー。ごめんね、おばあちゃん研究に夢中で。
It's like nerds when they're nervous and they start reciting the periodic table. Like I've seen a bunch of books or wherever where that's happened, where like the person's character is science geek and they don't really have more of that a character than that. So when they're nervous, they recite the periodic table. Oh my God, bro.
じゃあ私はジゲムさんたちに一体何ができるんだろう。
I mean, I think anything you do for them at this point, they'd be
自
happy
警団
with.
の皆さん、準備はいいですか。
They all love you so much.
どうかしたんですかい。
カイジャリさん、ちょっと包丁を乱暴に扱っちゃって。
そりゃ気をつけねえと。この村には家事仕事ができる人がいませんか
She
ら
like
ね
did。some serious damage with that.
俺たちの装備も修理したりできないんですよ。
バッチリ見てよ。頑張ったね、ネム。
失礼しました、ネムさん。
見て、もう薬草がないよ。今日だけで全部潰せちゃうよ。知ってるところは大体取り尽くしちゃったからな。
That's not great.
異常の原因を突き止めるんだ。薬草を探すエンリの姉さんの護衛はゴコ、ヘイ、カイジャリ、ヘイ、ウンライ、ヘイ、おめえらだ。おう、てめえら分かってるだろうが。
I like my boy.
姉さんに気づ
I
いた
got another boy. I love that like apparently in like by episode 2 of each season, I've got my new boy that I like. And this is my little goblin man, my little scarred up goblin man. He's almost as good as my big buff lizard guy.
つけんじゃねえぞ。あと、ムフィの兄さんもエンリの姉さんを頼みますぜ。
She's like, what are you doing?
もちろんさ。
お願いするね。
All right, well, it worked. Good job.
だから今は取らなくてもいいよ。
了解っす。いや 本当にルフィの兄さんはすごいですね。
Such a good
俺たちには
wingman.
草の見分けなんてさっぱりできないからな。姉さんの身の安全が最優先です。
ルフィ。
わかった。助けよう。あのゴブリンがなぜここまで逃げてきたのか、それを確認しないと将来的に村に危険が及ぶかもしれない。
危険は避けるべきでしょう。勝てない可能性だってあるんですぜ。
This does sound sort of like almost every single like should we not encounter that happens in a D&D campaign. You've got the one that you always have at least one or two who's like, I don't know, and then you got one who's got to figure out a reason why we want to start the encounter. Like what is Niffy gonna do?
よっしゃ、ぶっ殺せ。
Okay, he's gonna throw stuff. Oh, okay, he can help. Okay.
ルフィの兄さん、助かりやす。
この場所では
You make a good team. Good job, guys.
ど
Okay.
毒。
本当はゴーン様に渡すべきものなんだろうけど。
How do you know it's gonna work? Oh, wow.
よし、これでゴーン様に実験は問題なく成功って言えるよね。
Wow,
気持ち
that
悪
was
い色なのにすごい。
very impressive.
あ、いや、ありがとうございます。
I definitely didn't think that was gonna work at all.
感謝は大事だぞ、小僧。
小僧じゃない。ギグ襲われたから逃げてきた。
簡単すぎんぞ。どんなモンスターに襲われたんだ？
東の巨人の手のものだ。
東の巨人？
東の巨人と西の魔女が手を組んだんだ。
I feel like this is a good time for Einzelgaun to come back and be super excellent and get people on his side again, especially now that he knows that's the plan. All right. Just trying to see if we have... It doesn't look like there's an end credit scene. There's not. Okay, so... I mean, it's nice to get another look back at Karn Village. I couldn't help but notice on the main page, there did seem to be some, like, when it was talking about, like, showing the next couple of episodes, it does look like there's going to be some more Karn stuff, which is kind of fun. I'm kind of excited about it. I liked our new goblin friend, like, Brother Niffy, whatever his name is. He actually can be useful, even if he is... Oh, he needs so much help. I love that our goblin buddy has given him some assistance. Like, I'll do these poses. I'm curious to see if that is going to be the move, you know? So like you have these two bad guys from the world that have, you know, banded together. Are we going to have Einzelgaun come in and just take care of it as himself as opposed to Momon? Because that way, you know, he can, you know, because if they're going to come out of the shadows, you know, he's got to start taking care of some stuff on his own, as opposed to just, you know, in disguise. So, you know, he's already got this one town. He's pretty much on his side. So, you know, I don't really think that they know that he's a skeleton though. They do know his real name though. So, you know, I'm curious to see where this is gonna go. And again, I don't really mind, like, this one, they're laying some interesting building blocks. And I'm very interested to see where it's gonna go. I wonder when we're gonna get back to the princess and all of that. And like the cliffhanger that we left it on the end of the last season with these new sorcerer people showing up. I'm like, okay, like you're they did kind of did this at the beginning of the last season too, where like they kind of showed us this sort of like idyllic area. You're getting to like learn who all these minor characters, people are. They're just citizens, and it's just like, you know, I don't know if I trust that these people are gonna survive, because you've shown me how nice things are and like built up the fact that this place is kind of cute. So I'm curious to see how that's gonna go. I'm still like just floored by the fact that Ainz himself did not realize the plan was to take over. He said it out loud. I have spent so much time being like trying to figure out what his master plan is. And then like I kind of realized at the end of the last season that he didn't know really what was going on, because he didn't know what the Demiurge was talking about. But like I thought that was for that very specific instance, like the Demiurge had a plan that he was implementing and not everybody had the whole thing. But like no, he just did not realize what they were doing. Good Lord, Ainz. He's driving me to drink. This is the man I'm putting my faith in? No, Demiurge has to rule the world, I think. He's the only one who can. Anyway, curious to see what that's gonna do. I hope you enjoyed this. I certainly did. I'm looking forward to episode 3. If you are as well, you want to get it early, then the best way to do that is to join our Patreon. You'll always get those early episodes, and you will also get the unedited full-length reaction. If you cannot become a patron right now, we understand. Times are tough. And, you know, just hit that subscribe button. That helps us out quite a lot. Make sure you like the video and comment. Let me know what you thought. If you also didn't realize that Ainz didn't know what was going on, or if I'm just an idiot. Like, I fully thought that he had at least a general gist of a plan. I was with the Demiurge on that one. If I just fully misread that whole situation, let me know. And until the next time,